Here with a further breakdown on the move to the SEC is OU Nightly Sports' Jimmy Wicks with former OU football player turned OU Nightly Sports analysis Reed Lindsey, who played against multiple SEC teams.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Wicks, and joined with me today is OU Nightly analyst Reed Lindsey. First, we're just going to dive headfirst into the news. OU is joining the SEC in 2024. From your perspective, what was your first reaction when hearing the news?
So I kind of thought it's been a long time coming, and no one was really all that surprised when we made the jump early. I think that it'll be a great move for the city of Norman, for the university, just bringing in more money and more eyes and bigger recruits and bigger time football, bigger time everything.
And obviously, moving into the SEC, is there a stadium that you wish you got to play in conference?
So I grew up an OU fan, and I've watched all the years of OU football from my lifetime, starting in 2000. And I think that Neyland Stadium, after that game in 2015, I think it was, Sterling Shepard, Baker Mayfield, all my favorites from middle school and high school. I think that stadium would be really cool to go into. 100,000, however many people it is, and here in Rocky Top and the checkerboard, I think it'd be really cool.
Right, and obviously, when you move to the SEC, facilities, coaching, all that's going to get better because you're making that step up in competition. What do you think is going to change around in Norman in terms of those two things?
I know that coming up, they will be making a new facility, and like Coach Venables told us, it'll be a big shrine to Team 128 in there because we laid the foundation to his program, and really just. We know the season didn't go the way we wanted it to, but we laid the foundation in such a way to propel others forward, and that new facility will definitely begin to put us ahead in recruiting for bigger talent such as the SEC.
Right, and obviously last year didn't go exactly the way you wanted in terms of the record. In his first year, does that kind of impact anything? Does that worry you going to the SEC, or are you just not worried about it?
It doesn't worry me very much. There was just a lot of moving parts, and there was a lot of things not necessarily working against the team, but we had a chip on our shoulders because we had a lot to prove, and sometimes we let that get the best of us.
All right, Reed, thanks for joining us. That's all we have for the move to the SEC in 2024 for OU Nightly Sports.